That's it. Fortnite Chapter 5 has officially come to a close, and as we all know, it's been a bit controversial, to say the least. Or maybe I've been completely wrong, and I've just been looking at the wrong side of the internet, which is also a definite possibility. But there is one chapter that stands above all the rest in terms of sheer controversy, and that is Chapter 3 Wrecked. But at the same time, you clicked on this video, so you probably already know what I'm talking about, but I have to do an intro because like basic writing stuff, thesis, yada, yeah, whatever. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and explain to you the controversy that this season has been in because likely you already know if you've been playing Fortnite recently. But despite that, this is still one of my favorite seasons of all time for reasons I'll get into later. However, despite my bias, I still fully agree with people who say that this was objectively a bad season. The balance here was just completely non-existent. Cars were way too overpowered, so many items just didn't get balanced properly, and it was just complete and utter chaos. But that's exactly what I love about it. I mean, when the season dropped, me and my friends got 4 Victory Royales in a row by abusing this stuff, and it was amazing. To this day, staying up late and grinding the battle pass with friends while abusing those broken ass cars is some of the best gaming memories I've ever had with my friends. It was just so fun and chaotic. But the thing is that when it comes to defending Wrecked, I don't really have any good arguments. Because like I said, I agree with people saying that this is an objectively bad season. And as I stated in my Chapter 2 Remix First Impressions video, there are times in this season in which I did get really tired of the bullshit that it introduced. Especially with the Magneto gloves. This stuff was absurd. At the same time though, Magneto gloves did balance the game a bit more because they were a really good counter to cars and they halted pretty much all momentum the cars had, along with doing a crap ton of damage. But then again, you could not walk 5 feet without someone having the Magneto gloves. They were such a common item, at least in my remembrance. I mean, at least Nitro Fists were a little bit more rare. One of the things that interested me the most about Wrecked though was the theme. Around this time, I had just seen Mad Max for the first time and really enjoyed it, so it was so cool to just suddenly get a Mad Max-esque season. The whole thing was just brimming with style. I loved the look of the cars, the new POIs, everything just really looked awesome. Though there could be a bit of bias there because Desert and Diesel Punk are 2 of my favorite genres. Overall, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but the Chapter 5 Season 3 map is probably my favorite map in the entire game. I just think that all the different biomes and POIs contrasted beautifully, and all the themes were just really unique. Though this was also very much thanks to the Greek mythology season and also Underground. While I do love Marvel, I still wasn't really the biggest fan of the POIs they introduced in that season. I mean, they were cool, but I still prefer the Chapter 3 map a lot more. Personally, I'm just not that big of a fan of Absolute Doom, which I know is a pretty hot take, but that's a video for another time. Now, back on the topic of gameplay, oh my god. The car chases you could get into here were amazing. To be fair though, solos kinda sucked, but playing with at least 3 people minimum was just so good. I'm gonna use trios as an example because that's the mode I played the most, but every party member is given a distinct role. We have the driver, of course, then the gunner, and also the supporter. The driver, of course, well, drives and is usually me because I play on controller and my aim sucks. Then the gunner uses the mounted turret to gun down enemies. And finally, the supporter is usually either on top of the car or behind the car with a hook, and they use chug splashes and blowtorches to heal up the car. As I've said many times, all of this comes together to form a really fun battle system. But it's unfortunate that it's in Fortnite. If you watched my Chapter 2 Remix First Impressions video, you'll remember that I said that I wasn't really a big fan of the meta sometimes, for both Absolute Doom and also for Wrecked. My biggest issue with this season is that it was such a drastic gameplay shift from season to season. It really makes me wish that this season was just either a different game or a different game mode, because there's some times where I wanted to play normal Fortnite but couldn't, and there's other times today where I want to go back and play with those cars again because that was really, really fun. So if anyone knows a team-based car, desert, Mad Max, shooty, whatever, what am I talking about? If anyone knows a game that is similar to this season, please tell me, because that would be very cool, I I guess. God, why can't I talk right now? My language is failing me. Anyway, that is all the time I have for today. So if you enjoyed my insane ramblings, please like and subscribe because that'd be pretty cool. But that's enough of that. Everyone, I hope you have a very good day, and I will see you in the next video. In the next 17 years.